stocks barely inched up this morning with new developments in Europe restraining optimism, the day after a massive plunge in U.S. markets. Europe's central banks decided to hold interest rates steady, even as new forecasts show worsening conditions across the continent. Both the European Central Bank and the Bank of England choose to keep rates near their historic lows. Observers say lowering the rates would not have done much anyway because the disruption present in those financial markets already. Given that the ECB had reportedly not even discussed an interest rate cut in October, there was always little likelihood of a move in November despite generally weak news on Eurozone economic activity, which suggests that further quarter-on-quarter GDP contraction is likely in the fourth quarter, says IHS economist Jim Dorsey. The Dow Jones Industrial Average in early morning trading rose 0.3%, 12,969.37. Yesterday brought the worst drop for the blue chip index in almost a year, and sank it below the key 13,000 mark. The S&P 500 rose 0.4% to 1,400.25, as the Nasdaq Composite climbed 0.4% to 2,947.77. Investors also focused on employment and trade data. Weekly jobless claims fell last week by 8,000 even as economists predicted they would increase. However, Superstorm Sandy disrupted much of the Northeast last week, likely skewing the results. While Hurricane Sandy is likely to lead to a rise in claims over the next couple of weeks, recent claims data suggests the labor market was growing solidly going into the storm, says Barclays economist Dean Mackey. The U.S. trade deficit narrowed in September, to the lowest level since 2010. Exports rebounded, driven by more shipments of food, beverages and industrial supplies. The unexpected surge in exports led some economists to boost third-quarter GDP estimates. Action Economics, for example, expects the second revision of the third quarter to show the economy grew 2.6%, greater than the 2% that the first estimate showed. Financial stocks this morning boosted markets. Bank of America rose 3.1%. J.P. Morgan Chase, after announcing that it would resume its stock buybacks, rose 2.4%. Citigroup gained 1.4%. Utilities also powered higher. Consolidated Edison went up 1.9%. Duke Energy rallied 1.7%.